Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, with a video that I suppose has been a long time in coming. Longtime viewers know that I have no desire to touch the Mega Man X series. There's still some who just don't get that and still ask me about it, and others that ask the more valid question now of why I don't want to play it. Fair enough of a question, that, so that's what this video will be about, why I don't want to play Mega Man X. Basically, it boils down to personal opinion, which really should be enough. However, I've found within the fandom of Mega Man X an almost religious fanaticism at times. I've even been told that I'm wrong for having my opinion about it. I've actually had to turn down a lot of good and or funny fan art that's been sent in expressing my views on Mega Man X because of the ridiculous drama backlash I got over it. Now, for those who can view differences of opinion with a cooler head than that, which I desperately hope is the majority of my viewers, here are the reasons why I don't want to play Mega Man X. First off, the setting. I hate how gritty and grimdark everything is. It's a drastic change from the colorful, lively classic series that I love and grew up with. By comparison to the classic series, the overall look of the X series is dull and lifeless. Even the enemies have a colder, soulless look about them as compared to the classic enemies. Next, there's the characters. I find most of them completely and utterly forgettable, and the ones that stick in my mind tend to do so for the wrong reasons. You can say all you want that X wasn't emo and angsty until later games, but even the ending for the first game was such. The whole "how long must he keep fighting" thing just struck me as whiny. Sure, classic Mega Man didn't like fighting, but he'd do it without whining and complaining to protect his loved ones. There's also the issue of controls. The overall control system of X just doesn't feel as clean to me as the classic series did. Dashing doesn't feel quite as responsive and controllable as classic Mega Man's slide. The wall jump mechanic, it just kind of feels like it was pointlessly thrown in just to do, as do a lot of the game mechanics. Classic Mega Man, after all, has been just fine without it. Now, I'm not trying to sound like some old crotchety man saying, "Back in my day, all we had was such, and we liked it." It just feels like Mega Man X messed with an already clean system, and rather pointlessly, the fixing what isn't broken approach. Finally, and perhaps the main reason I don't want to play Mega Man X is simply the fact that I don't like the series. The main factor there is the inevitable fan backlash. This is something that Shag has had to deal with when he made a video giving a negative review of a game. He did so long ago, yet to this day he has to deal with the occasional message that's simply a fan of the game calling him nasty names over it. Now, I'm not in the business of lying, so in playing Mega Man X, I wouldn't have any enthusiasm for it and I wouldn't have anything nice to say about it. Somehow, I don't think fans of the game would appreciate that. As such, I'd rather leave playing Mega Man X up to people who actually do enjoy the series and who would have nice things to say about it. Thus, people who like the game would have good videos to watch about it, and I don't have to deal with the angry fans. So hopefully this clears some things up as to why I don't want to play these games, and really hoping people will stop asking me about it. It's been a question that's hounded me for the entirety of my time on YouTube, and it's really getting old. So please, don't ask about it anymore, okay? Let's just move on and let this subject drop. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.